Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Okay, well, hello everyone. Gary Morgan with Michigan Travel and Great Lakes Sports and Michigan Runner. Well, today I'm in Corning, New York. Came here for a little 5K, but I got a little bit late, so I'm going to the expo, but this is the entrance to the Museum of Glass where the expo is. Right across the street is one of the old buildings, and they use it as municipal building, part of it, but also then it's part of the YMCA. So beautiful building there, and the addition. So that's a real nice YMCA. They let us take showers there after the race, and one of the big exhibits here at the museum this month is the kaleidoscope, and it's glass pumpkin season. Everything's a pumpkin in October, and and here is the Museum of Glass, a phenomenal building here. This is a true community center. What's cool is they do glass blowing in here. They do a variety of things. Across the rivers, their world headquarters. But this is where the expo is, so I'll be going in there here in just a few minutes to pick up my packet and get a quick tour there, and then also we'll be going into walking around the city a little bit, checking out some different things. Here is right in front of the building here, which is a unique design, but also right in front of it is this natural grass. It's almost like a mix of sawgrass and some other things, and it's kind of, I think, kind of like a swampy type thing. They put a lot of water in it, but a unique looking type of grass, and makes it ecologically beautiful right out here. Only a few trees are changing color, and I love way up at the top there, that American flag you can see on that cutout spot up there on top of that hill. Okay, well, we'll be going into the expo. Here is the front of it to go on in. The museum, Corning Museum of Glass. And there's the entrance right there. Pretty cool. Well, it's kind of amazing what they can make with all this glass stuff here. And this gift shop is loaded with things for sale. So it's pretty cool, to say the least, of what all is in here. Yep, it's a pretty unique place, and lots of unique things to buy that they make with their artists and all their other things here. Pretty cool. Yep. Corning Museum Glass Shop. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up my bib. Okay, this is pretty cool. We have the Great Glass Pumpkin. The front pumpkin, the big one, of course the other one's almost, was declared the world's largest glass pumpkin, weighing at 70 pounds and a circumference of 97 inches in this old Chevy pickup truck. Well, it's the pumpkin season, so everything's pumpkin related. Into the tourist lady here in Greater McCafferty District, Corning, New York. Vibrant, historic, charming. That's their downtown section, and the Gaffer District. So now I found out what it's called, the Gaffer District. That's cool. Okay, here at the expo. It's always a cool expo. I always like coming through here. Thank you.
Pick up way in the back.
Got three? Cool. Another stretch band. They're the big hospital around here. Here's the finish line picture, if you don't get it out there. Right there, I love it. Right here, official merchandise. Right there, now you can get yourself a blanket right there. Finish your jacket, only $60. Great bar shop, don't tell everybody everything. I'll get an interview with him, see how life is treated. Race director. Pinot Challenge, I got a race in the spring and 2 here in the fall. Right there. Here's the half marathon pickup. Right there. Wegmans. Lots of stuff for sale here. Athletic Brewing Company, non-alcoholic beer. Energy bars. From Wegmans, that's our #1 grocery store around here. Here they all are. We've always got stuff for sale. I love it. Okay, we have Sheila Sutton here, who has been the race director for 16 years of the Wineglass Marathon. And so, what is it? My big question, how has it changed over 16 years being race director?
Well, back 16 years ago, we only had about 1,000 runners, and that was up from just about every year 200 to 500 runners, and now we have almost 6,500 runners. So huge difference. We've added. We used to have a 3-person relay. We've gone to half marathon instead, which is wildly popular. And we've added a 5K. There's 4 events that we have through the year. Actually 5, because we added a kids race too. So we've kept our basics, right? We're a runner's race. You know, if you want to do a PR, you want to qualify for Boston, we're your ticket. We're flat and fast, and that's remained that way. Of course, after Boston, a lot of safety concerns and work year-round on making sure the course is safe and the runners are safe and motorists can get around safely. So planning is really changed. I think, you know, in the years gone by, we used to carry our own water, not worry about stopping and drinking, and, you know, aid stations are more robust, and volunteers are, we have over 2,000 volunteers, and you know, that's all part of the change.
We have the world famous Bar Yasso still doing some announcing here at the Wineglass Marathon. So what have you been doing the last few years since you were retired from being out and about every day?
I did retire from Runner's World 7 years ago, and so I still go to some races. I didn't retire from running or going to a couple events that I have friends that are the race directors. So I do like staying connected with the running community, doing a little bit of travel. But, you know, as you know, I used to travel a lot.
Every day you're on the road. Like
I was on the road a lot, like you, and it wears you out.
It does.
I am retired, but I didn't retire from running, and I didn't retire from going to a few races a year, so I love it. Wineglass is one of my favorite weekends.
How many years have you been here for this?
I've been here every year since 2013.
So that's 12 in a row.
Yeah, Sheila keeps bringing me back. So
well, I've been here 5 or 6 times myself. This is a great race.
Yeah, I love it. It's a fun weekend. It's a real pretty town. Everybody loves the race that comes here, so it makes it very special.
Well, there's the big map of New York, and we are here in Corning at the bottom of the Finger Lakes region, and I came across the Tatuca Allegheny area, across Jamestown. There is how I came across here. Didn't do the Buffalo Niagara trip this time, but this is New York, a highly diverse state from top to bottom. As you can see, Long Island sticking way out in the Atlantic, all the way to Buffalo, sticking out there out into Lake Erie and Niagara Falls up to Lake Ontario. Here is the back side of the glass museum, and of course they got all these different languages. Well, and right here some people getting pictures here. Corning Museum class. This is a world famous place. People love to come here. You know, like I said, Corning is a worldwide company. There's Mr. Woodchuck. Got his little hole made up there. Is he looking at me? Mr. Woodchuck. A woodchuck. Come on over here, Mr. Woodchuck. There he is. Well, this beautiful bridge here, even with all the wood in front of it, was built in 1921 and was the main roadway across to the Corning headquarters across here. Right there. That's the Corning world headquarters for Corning Glass along the river here. And this was the bridge built in 1921. 1981, they made it a pedestrian bridge, and they have another bridge next to it for cars. And this become a walkway. So pretty cool. I'll get the name of the river, but this is the main river. And this river has flooded all the way here into town. Of course, now they have this levee, which probably prevents it from overriding its banks. But it can come all the way to this top, as we just heard about the ones in North Carolina, that a small river can become a torrential major powerhouse of force with a lot of water. It's called the Center Way, and here it is. A nice walkway with some greenway on it. Pretty cool. And like I said, you can walk along the levee here for quite some ways. This is the Chemung River, and 46 miles long, hundreds of square miles it takes in, lots of lakes and ponds, but a big recreational river. Used to be a big logging river, but not anymore. It's a beautiful view of it along here. But on the other side here is the history of this magnificent bridge, and it's called the Centerway Bridge. So worked hard in his day with all these arches. It was built in 1921. Each arch was 92 feet, 92.3 feet long, and 752 feet total. Each arch width was 41 feet, 36 feet for the roadway, and 7 total arches. This was a magnificent building. Warren Harding was president at that point, and like I said, for them to build this bridge back then, and then they talked about getting rid of it, but they fixed it up, and it's become a walking bridge back in 1981. Here's the city clock tower, right there, all stone. Like lots of old buildings they have preserved in this city. I like what it's got over here on the bank here, Corning, New York. Yeah, here's the courtyard. This is where the race finishes. People are sitting out with drinks, and anyway, so that's the right there, little gazebo. It's where they do the award stand, and this is the historic downtown Corning. And some of the leaves are gone. Right here is the world famous finish line. Right there it is. Walking along the street here. So over here, there's the food line. There's the soup they hand out. Right along up through there. Yep. Marathon is coming in now. It's around the 4-hour mark, and they're rolling in. A little bit of time. The big group is always the half marathon, but street is filled here. They're walking up and down, so we'll get up to the finish area. Okay, here's more of the finishers coming in. Kind of cool here. The leaves are blowing off the trees as the marathoners are coming in. Kind of cool. There they are. Blake!
Hey! Oh, sorry, dude.
That's all right.
Oh, here it is.
Some friends know their fellow marathon finishers. There's the finish area.
I did. I heard you
Up there, there's quite a festive finish area when they get it all rolled out the space blanket. Medals are just above there, so we'll go over there and check that. Okay, here's the space blanket to keep people, well, kind of warm. But you really don't need one today. It's about 70 degrees, 65, 70, sunny degrees out. Absolutely perfect for racing. Okay, well, there's the medals. They're made out of glass, which is understandable since Corning is the glass, you know, king of the world, and innovative ways to make it and use it. So there it is right there. There it is right there. They're medals all out of glass, so that's kind of cool. Those are the marathon medals. The blue ones across the way are the half marathon. Basically same medal, different ribbon. Here's the finish area right here. People hand out the medals, water, the whole deal. I'll try to get in there and get in
I got like a big streak.
there. It's better here.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our overall half marathon winner. We got a bottle of champagne.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a winner of the full marathon. What is your name?
Diane Neubauer.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ambler, Pennsylvania, right outside Philadelphia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This your first time doing this race?
First time here in Corning, yep.
Cool. And what'd you think about today's race, your time and the course itself?
So my goal today was to win and set the course record, so I achieved that. It's not my personal best time, but it was a little rough out there, so, but I'm happy. I'm happy. That was the goal.
Well, you won, so
Yes,
that
exactly.
you can never take away a victory.
Yeah.
You just gotta, no matter what the time, you won the race.
Yeah, exactly.
And
No, I'm
what
happy.
was your time?
I
I thought 2:43.
2:42, 44.
Right, that's what I thought I saw,
You
give or
got it.
take.
Yep.
Because I had just done the half.
Yep.
So, well, that's fine time today. What is your PR?
2:40 high.
So
Yeah.
you're real close.
Yeah. So
and what'd you think about the course? You know,
It was
it's
awesome.
a fast course as a whole.
Yeah, it was a great course. It was a lot of running alone, which I guess I was expecting and not expecting. So it was a lot of mental toughness.
Right. I mean, you didn't even have too many other men around you. You're kind of by yourself, huh?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
It was pretty thin out there.
Yeah,
I noticed because you guys were passing us when I was around 3 as I finished, and there wasn't too many coming in.
Yeah.
So, well, you won it, and so that you did a great job with it. And what's your age?
I'm 35, mom of 2. I have a 7 and a 5-year-old.
That's phenomenal. You're one of 2 kids.
Yeah. And
well, that's great. And you probably got a job too, right?
I do. I coach. I'm a running
Where do you coach at?
And then I coach at Germantown Academy out in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on today. You going to come back next year?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Defending champ.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. The sponsors, title sponsors, Guthrie, Wegmans, and Williams, and Toyota. Obviously, Corning was a gold sponsor, and then a variety of other sponsors in the area. And you see a few of these that are national, like Dick's, Sporting Goods, Radisson, Watkins Glen International. The racetrack out here was one of the sponsors of communication, so that was kind of cool. And Diamond and Bacon, obviously looks like some rigging and whatever and a few other things. So, but very good. Great list of sponsor there. That's why this is a top-notch race. We're in the city square right here. They just had awards called Centerway Square. This beautiful spot. Checked it out yesterday. So, well, time for a little adult beverage time now.